I'm sitting inside my son's bedroom today because I want to tell you about a product that I absolutely love. No, I wasn't given this for free, so this review and this explanation is totally my views. It is called the Tonie Box. So if you've seen these advertised or on telly, they are fantastic gadgets. They are orientated towards children of about 3 to 7 years old, but that's really around their design. And I don't know if they've actually thought about special needs children or just realised that they've developed a product that's fantastic for children like my son. Now, if you don't follow me already, I write a blog called A&Me, and I write about my son Reese, who is autistic. So he has communication challenges, and that's why this product is fantastic for him. What I really like about it is that it is orientated around a strategy called objects of reference. Now, if you don't know what objects of reference is, please have a look below because I'll put a link to it. But basically, objects of reference are using an object to communicate with your child when they are unable to understand language. And that's what the Tonie Box uses. So I'm going to quickly talk you through it. They are available in most places. I will put a link to Amazon down below, and you can have a look at the actual box, at the Tonies, which are the little characters that come with them. And there are also bundles you can get, which I really recommend. First of all, the box at the moment is plugged into the charger. So the charger is a simple round charging unit, and the Tonie Box just rests on top of that in order to charge. So at the moment, this sits in my son's room charging. However, it is portable, so you can take it in the car, you can take it downstairs, and listen to your audio books on it. So there's no screen on the box. It is an audible device. The other great thing about it, it is soft. You might not see it in the video, but it is padded. So if it is dropped, it will not damage anyone, dropped on a foot. If it is your child or wants to go to bed with it, they are not going to hurt themselves on sharp edges. It is very soft and padded. It is also able to be used without Wi-Fi. So you need to have Wi-Fi to set it up. But once you've done that and you've assigned your little Tonies, your little characters to it, you are ready to go. So you can use it in the car, downstairs, wherever you need to use it and want to listen. Your child wants to listen to their audible books. The other part, it's got on the top here a little earphone jack as well. Now this is the one downside I thought about the Tonie Box. So it does not have Bluetooth enabled technology, which means if your child has earphones and you want them to listen to their books within a public setting, a restaurant, or for any need, or if they just like to have earphones on, it's a bit of an inconvenience having it wired to the unit. And there's very obvious reasons for that in my mind, is that wire is going to get in the way. My son Reese likes to pace around, likes to move, and that's just not practical. So that's the one downside of this box. However, you can get Bluetooth adapters, not through the Tonies. You can get a Bluetooth adapter that you can plug in here and that can sync with your Bluetooth headphones. So not really a major con or downside for myself. Just a little bit more about the box. So I said you can use it without Wi-Fi once you've set it up. It's got these lovely little ears on the top. So that's to turn the volume down and that's to turn the volume up. Just really simple to push those. I spoke about the charging unit. It holds for about 7 hours of battery life, which is fantastic. And it is lightweight. You can throw it around. It's very lightweight and very durable as well. Now, what you get with the box, you can buy the box all by itself, or you can buy it in bundles, and that's what we did. Reese loves Julia Donaldson, so we bought a Julia Donaldson pack, and we got a couple of these Tonies. They're called Tonies. So we've got the Gruffalo over here, and we've got Zog over there. We've also got Room in the Broom, so you can automatically see this link to the objects of reference strategy, whereby I hold up one of these Tonies, you will automatically know if I was to put this on the Tonie Box, that would play the Gruffalo story. Okay, and that's what's powerful about it. If you think about other audible devices where you have to talk to them, totally massive complication for us when my son's speech is not that developed, or if you have to fiddle and put CDs in or look for songs via text, it's just not practical for children like mine. So what's great about the Tonie Box is that all you have to do once you sync it up, which is very easy, is decide which character, what story you want to listen to, and you just put it onto the Tonie Box and it will start to play. So simple. Once you're playing and if your child does not want to listen any longer to a story, it's as simple as just taking the Tonie off and the story stops. So that's the Tonie Box. Fantastic. As I said, there's a link below if you want to have a look at them. I really encourage you to look on the Tonie website as well. So quickly onto the Tonies, you will get, there's loads of different characters. Now you are not going to get the book with your Tonie character. So this is what you get if you order the Gruffalo. Similarly, if you order Zog, you get the little Zog character. You will not get the book with it, which is pretty, it's fine for me. If you're ordering an Audible book, you're not going to get the book. You're going to get the Audible recording of that book. So you just get the little character. So you get these already preloaded with the books, with the relevant patents, etc. on them. So they, as you can see, my son loves Julia Donaldson because we have all the Julia Donaldson Tonies as such. And we've got all these just to give you an idea of what you get. As you can see, I will not have to explain which ones these are. It's pretty obvious. And so it is obvious to my child. So you can get these. There are also, I think there's Thomas the Tank Engine there. There are the Disney stories. There are many different different ones, dependent on what your child likes as well. Now, the second category of Tonies that you get, which is fantastic, is the things called creative Tonies. So this is a creative Tonie. And these come blank, so they have all the technology in them, but they do not come preloaded with any stories, songs, or anything like that. And what you can do with these, you can do many things. You can either record your own story that you've read, so just record it on your computer, your phone, and upload it on the Tonie app onto this Tonie, all very straightforward. Or you can take a CD and put that song onto the Tonie. So the one thing you cannot do, you cannot link it to any streaming services. So you can't link it to your Amazon Unlimited Music Collection or Spotify or anything like that. You have to own the music to put them on these. But what's also great is that Tonies issue new content every month, and there's no subscription fee. You can just go on and you can download any stories, anything relevant to that time, learning content, and load it onto your creative Tonie. So you can buy many of these, different colors, different characters, different themes, etc. So they work exactly the same. So once you've loaded it, here's my Tonie Box, and you pop it on. Before I pop it on, you will know, if you follow me, my son absolutely likes Stereophonics, so this is fantastic. You can just pop it onto the box and you get Stereophonics. The other part about the box, now that I've got music playing, is on each side of it, how do you skip a track? It's very simple. You just hit the box and it will move to the next track. And if you want to increase the volume, the little ear there, if you want to decrease the volume, you can push it over there. As simple as that. Again, remove the Tonie and it's silent once again. So very easy to use, amazing tool. But what I'm going to add on the end, now, everything I've told you is selling this, or just, well, I'm not selling, I'm telling you about this amazing box, this amazing tool. But if your son or your daughter is like my son, when I handed this to him, he was not having any of it. So he did not like the characters being on top of the box. He would take them off, he would throw them. He did not like the box itself. So what's great about it, we were able to put it in the corner and just play what he liked. He likes Stereophonics, so we put Stereophonics on for him and he listened to his music. And he's got used to it and he enjoys it. It sits here in the corner of his room. And every night he'll listen to a story, or we take it to the bathroom, he listens to some music while he's in the bath, or we take it on holiday with us as well. What we are building up to is him utilising these Tonie characters in order to do it himself, but that will take time. So fantastic product. If you think about any toy that you buy your child, especially in regards to my son, I buy toys and they are not accepted. He does not like them, they're a waste of money. So this is quite expensive, but is something that we're working on and we're getting amazing value out of it. And you can be so creative with the Creative Tonies and add any content you want to the Tonie Box. So really a consideration as a present for your child. Such a great product, and I really hope Tonies realise that they're using the objects of reference strategy to communicate and allow our children to be independent in what they do. So please check the links below. I'm going to put a link to the products on Amazon. That's an affiliate link to myself. I'm going to put a link to the Tonies website, which has so much content. And also, if you watch on YouTube, please subscribe to my channel. If you're on Facebook, go follow me there. I'm also on Instagram, as well as on my website, of which all the links are below. Come follow me. I've got great ideas, great adaptations of products, how we use them, what we do, and also strategies and how they link into our everyday lives. So please subscribe, please follow, and come see what else we have to talk about.